Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the final round of the County Girls Tournament tonight, live from the Gold Rush in Farmington. Should be a terrific matchup. Both teams come in at 3-0, making their way to the title game tonight. It's Canton versus Lewistown, and then it'll be followed by Farmington South Fulton. Broadcast just of Game 1 tonight. Welcome into our pregame show. It is brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser. Dine-in, carry-out, or delivery at 647-1127. It's at 135 North 5th in Canton, along with MBixler Video Production. Welcome to our broadcast, of course. Back at the studios, we have Megan. She's returned back to us, and we appreciate her sitting in on this Saturday night for girls basketball. And, of course, my partner, Bob Wagner. I'm Leon Groover. And we look at the beginning of the schedule, look at the matchups here. New coming in with youth by both of these teams. You knew that if it kind of made it through the tournaments on kind of blemished, that we had an opportunity to see these two teams square off undefeated, and that's exactly what we're going to get tonight here, Bobby.
And it should be a good matchup. I think we're going to see a lot of, a lot up and down the court. Both these teams like to move the basketball at a somewhat rapid pace offensively. I think Canton right now is a little more sound defensively. One thing that hurt us last night, we got into foul trouble. Not necessarily players in particular, but as far as a group. You commit that many fouls and allow your opponent, who is a decent opponent, to get back into it. It can make getting those wins on the road especially tough.
And you can second guess whether rotation began a little bit too soon. You went to your bench too soon. Take out some of your regular starters. That's the thing. But give Farmington a lot of credit for coming back and that, being persistent, staying with their game plan after they got a little bit of a shaken, outscored in that third quarter 24-6. They withstood that. Then be able to come back and knock, 16 out of 18 free throws in the fourth quarter. Missed a critical one late, though, with one of those. Had a chance, only down by 4. So last night, but I think it's a good game for both of these programs, Farmington and Canton. A good test before coming into tonight's game, and in the same way that Farmington had their test against Lewistown the night before.
And both teams had that initial test coming into this game, and that's the Farmington Lady Farmers. You know, they came to play against both opponents. Lewistown pulled away from a 10-point win. We actually pulled away to get a 5-point win. Two great games to actually key yourselves into tonight's title match, the first one up tonight.
A couple of injuries. We'll talk about that for Lewistown and more coming up as the Lady Giants under their first-year head coach, Jessica Thumb. We congratulate Abby Smith, and again, her Fresh Soft girls won the Lincoln Fresh Soft tournament. They won last night, 39-17. Won a couple of games today, including the title game against Taylorville. So congratulations to Abby Smith and the Canton Fresh Soft. They captured the Lincoln tournament. More coming up on the pregame show. It's presented to you by Monticle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser. And again, let's check out the perfect pregame stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. Bob and I return with the call of the game in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monticle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by MBixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Factors, we get you more in our pregame show. Just under 4 minutes. Bob Wagner on Groover. Getting ready for the exciting call of Canton versus Lewistown in the matchup. Both teams coming in at 3-0. And one of the things we mentioned with the absence of Tricia Shaw going again, still needs to be cleared. And one of the things when they get her back, that's another big piece for offensively. Does a lot of great things in regards to what she brings to the table. They're another offensive piece for them. And, of course, tonight, again, it's Ashlyn Towery who was involved in an auto accident earlier in the day, bruised shoulder, and doesn't look like she's going to answer the call. She's still pretty shaken over that. So we are just thankful that Ashlyn is doing well and able to be here tonight to support her team. But it's going to be a presence inside that's really going to be probably the key thing. It gives us a Canton a little bit more of an advantage interior of this game now.
Yeah, she's definitely what we've seen so far, the primary defensive threat, as far as the ability to stop shots in the low post, and she does a good job, boxing out to get the rebounds too. So, Ashton's definitely going to be missed, and, that's something that we need to look at from the Lady Giants' perspective as an advantage for us to do some damage in the low post.
Last night, Canton prevailed 50-45. They let a 17-point lead slip away late in the game last night and put Farmington to the foul line numerous times and really made it really close at the tail end of the game there. Got some of the rigor back in the lineup, and they held them off, won by 5 last night. And, that's one of the things. Are you going to learn from that kind of situation if you're a player that you need to step up your game? You need to play from the first tap to the end. I saw a quote, and it's one of the coaches, and I saw this, it's kind of the same way that I prepare for a game as well, our broadcast. It doesn't make any difference if it's the huge championship game or if it's a regular contest or whatever. You prepare to do your best in that game. It's the same way if you're a player. You want to go out there and think, hey, this is like my championship. This is my kind of a game, and it really is a county title game tonight in regards to that. So you have to come into that mindset and be able to carry that through for 4 quarters. And that's the thing. One of these two teams will learn that tonight. The other will take it to the regular season and try to carry on. And both, I think, are going to have really great seasons.
I agree. I think, I've heard it called before, having that championship consistency. And, it's all about, playing your best game throughout an entire 4 quarters. That means you don't make a mental foul because you don't want to beat that person to the spot. That doesn't mean, having a foul when you let somebody go by you and try and block the shot from behind. That means when there's a ball coming off the rim, you go and get the basketball. Don't let it come to you. It's just little things like that that can make you a complete player if you attack the basketball at all times.
When we take a look at a key to the game, and it's going to come, I think, one of the key matchups on the perimeter in defending. Let's talk with Bob about our keys to the game, brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, 135 North 5th in Canton. Bobby, your thoughts on a key to the game there, and would you include that as one of your keys on the perimeter, right?
We have to cut down on the open shots this team can hit from the outside. I think second for us, we cannot allow them to have second chance opportunities. It means we have to block out and rebound well.
Timeouts, and we'll be back here in 2 minutes for the call of the game, Canton Lewistown from the county tournament.
Helping underwrite this event, Monticle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington. Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Morning lineups tonight brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton and Elmwood. Quality flooring and furnishing for your home or office. Shop Crawford's Home Furnishings on South 1st Avenue in Canton at 118 East Main in Elmwood. It'll be a sophomore, 5'5", one of the leading scorers, Anna Heffron. At the other guard, a junior, 5'8", Bailey Mayberry. Also a sophomore, 5'8", Sydney Schaefer. A forward, a junior getting a start tonight, Paige Bennett. And also it's Hannah Burtis, a 5'11" junior forward for Coach Greg Bennett in his 16th season. He's assisted by Joey McLaughlin. Also for the Canton Lady Giants, first-year head coach Jessica Thumb, and assisted by Jay Murphy and Abby Smith. The starting lineup tonight, a senior guard, it was Marissa Murphy. Also tonight, it'll be a guard, a junior, and a plumber. A sophomore guard, Blair Jacobus. Senior on a forward, Brooke Henry. And also the guard, a junior, Cassidy Fawcett, for the Canton Lady Giants. And those are your starting lineups tonight, presented to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton and Elmwood. They're located in Canton on South 1st Avenue and at 118 East Main in Elmwood. We can tell you that coming into this game, Lady Giants in their program want to make it 3 straight. They won back-to-back titles in the county. Last time Lewistown has won back in 2002-03. So that's the last time. If you figure into that all the way back to 2002, Canton again has won 2003, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09. South Fulton won back-to-back titles in 10 and 11. Canton won to 12 and 13. South Fulton at 14. And then, as we mentioned, the back-to-back there for the Canton Lady Giants program. But, again, this is an opportunity for Lewistown really to turn the corner in their season, as well as the Lady Giants preparing for a trip in about a week to Macomb.
Put a nice little pin on the map early as part of the season.
And ready to tip is controlled by Lewistown. They get it to the front court. 2-on-1 off to the right side. Good job there by Plummer. Got the hand in the passing lane.
Altered the shot.
Yep, got a little deflection there. And we'll see what they open up in. And out front,
man-to-man.
Man-to-man. It'll be Fawcett, top of the key on the exchange to Murphy. From the elbow. Flips the pass to Cassidy. Looks over the defense. Out front, almost a near steal. Back to Fawcett. Driving along the baseline. Floats the shot up off the left side. First 2 points by Cassidy Fawcett. Good move there.
Nice little 5-footer along the baseline, yep.
And we find the toughest place to defend is where? That narrow area along the baseline.
It is, too.
7:20. Looking to get the ball to the post. Again, they flip it out front. Long tray by Lewistown. Rims out no good by Burtis. We'll settle for that tonight. We can pack it in and do a good job defensively and block off on the boards. Up to the front courts and between the circle. That is Fawcett. And demand the give and go. Fawcett from the elbow from 3. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Lewistown. Burtis out of the pack. She'll bring it across the timeline. Guarded there by Jacobus. Brings it to the front court.
Almost a double dribble.
Looking at the ball. Brooke doing a pretty good job fending underneath there against Paige Bennett. Absent of, again, Ashlyn Towery cannot solidify it inside. Then a quick hand check out front, guarding too closely there.
Well, this is my thing, too, is, you know, Sydney Schaefer uses that forearm to dribble with their eye and to get separation. Shouldn't that be an offensive foul?
Yeah, you would think in terms of that, just depending on what the official would like to call at the beginning of the game, right?
It is. I just think it's a call not called very often.
Both these teams, and again, we exchange out on the perimeter there. Looks like Canton kind of plays a 2-3 zone as well. Kind of stretches it out on the perimeter and the back line. Cut off the top of the key. It's Heffron. Her shot in and out, no good. Get a couple of one-and-dones by Lewistown. Murphy brings it across the timeline, leading 2-0 at the 6:15 mark opening quarter. Fawcett now will back it out, reset the offense. It's the man-to-man of Lewistown. Starts again, looking to get the ball to the wing. Murphy. Dribble in. Almost a double dribble there. Turnover by the Lady Giants.
Got to hustle back on those plays.
And Heffron will push it. Good job by Anna Plummer defending. Just jabbed it right back in her kind of the waist area there. Good job defensively and avoided the foul.
She got the ball to her hip, Leon, but smacked it out of bounds.
In Canton, definitely a size advantage when you take a look at personnel matchups. And this, the 5, the ball was kicked. Lewistown will keep it. Inbound comes from the right side off the R in Farmers here at the Gold Rush. Both these teams coming in at 3-0. Lob it to Burtis. Double team. Good job the rotation. Out front. Short on the attempt there by Mayberry. Canton will save it along the baseline. They push the ball up the floor. Jacobus now to Fawcett across the timeline. Looks over the defense. She takes it down the middle. And it's going to be a foul way out front.
I just think when Cassidy gets on that mission to attack the basket, she's a tough person to defend because she's solid dribbling the basketball with either hand.
Now, not that I know a lot, but I would go at Heffron. I would go at Heffron. I would make her guard you in a lot of different situations to get a couple of fouls.
And Mayberry, too.
Yeah. I think those are kind of the two things.
The Lady Giant turnover, that's two.
Yep. So a pair of those in the early going. Canton falls back on defense. Pressure out front. Almost a steal by Plummer. Drives in. Good defense there. Jacobus and Brooke Henry. Double team there at the free throw line. Now Jacobus waits for traffic to go by. Back out front. Hit to the wing to left side. Now balance it out. Opposite side to Fawcett. Looks over the defense.
Skip pass
Here. And open Marissa to the near side. It's short on that attempt. And again, a loose ball. And we'll see. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Canton.
Nice hustle play by Blair Jacobus.
It was. Again, first-year head coach Jessica Thumb and her squad off to a 3-0 start. And longtime coach Greg Bennett in his 16th year. He's had over 25 in the girls basketball program. Opposite side to Jacobus. Puts the ball on the floor, kicks it out. Fawcett, little hesitation there. Drifts in, shoots it, and roll it in.
Nice
couple
play.
of buckets here by Cassidy. That's what you'll really like. That's what you like to see her create her offense. Off the dribble, in the paint. 4-0 Lady Giants. Out front. Schaefer almost shuffled the feet out there. Nice little move. Give and go here to the near side, and it's going to go out of bounds. First turnover by Lewistown.
You know, Sydney Saber's a good player, don't get me wrong. When you watch her with the basketball, she does not like to use that left hand to dribble with. The left arm is what she usually gets separation from the defender.
And if you're a defender, you got to pick up on those points, right? You got to immediately kind of think that. Down the lane, a shot was no good by Fawcett. Almost a retaliation. Did not pick up the foul. It's up the front court to Burtis, and they threw it away the opposite side. So back-to-back turnovers by both these squads. And again, it's from the opposite side with the inbounds.
I think our defensive pressure is getting Lewistown out of offensive rhythm for sure.
And I think you got to be able to do that against a team that really likes to shoot the three and spread you out. At the 4:10 mark. Championship night here in Farmington for the county tournament. Back out front, Plummer drifts from the elbow, in and out, no good. And a ball tapped out was off of White. So we'll go to Lewistown. You look at Lewistown's schedule, and I think, they really are primed. They did a good job of really beefing up their schedule. You got Beardstown, you got Camp Point Southeastern, you got a couple of different really good tournaments they participate in. Those are not easy tournaments to come through, and of course last year again won nearly 18-19 games, so 342 out front. Marissa hounds the guard Mayberry down the lane. A jumper from the left side, rimmed out, no good by Burtis. Making everything from 10 to 12, 14 feet shots by Lewistown in the early going here.
We're not allowing any offensive rebounds either, so it's one and done.
On to the near side here, lost a handle on it. And again, he's just got some careless in that focus when you got the basketball. You got to value. We talked about that, Bob. Value the possession.
And, why are you dribbling them to the sideline?
Yeah.
Keep the ball in the middle of the court, and that's not going to happen.
Here's Tori Oakes. We'll see that, again, substitution. Tori will come in. Sophomore will come into the action along with Jacobus.
Cassidy will sit up with Marissa at the point.
Yeah, so a little different, the flexibility of this squad with 3:18. Down the lane, they take it. Nice move. Off balance shot, no good by Heffron. After the miss, that's the first really good look they had down the middle. Remains 4-0. 3-minute mark here, the first quarter. Plummer from the elbow. Opposite side, Jacobus. Jumper in and out, no good. A little bit too strong. Now the rebound comes Schaefer. Now it's Heffron, crosses the timeline, whips the pass, and threw it out of bounds. 3 turnovers by Lady Indians.
So Lewistown has 3 turnovers, and they're 0 for 8 from the field so far in this first quarter.
So a 2:52.
And we're only up by 4.
Again, they're missing the inside presence of Ashlyn Towery. Of course, with Trissa Shago not available until probably another week or so when she gets cleared.
We need to do a better job capitalizing on these mistakes.
2:40 down the lane. Nice move by Tori. Got the contact and got the field goal.
Out of the way, Tori.
See, and it's one of the things. When you're under control, we talked about this. She's a much better offensive player. She has an ability to do off the dribble, but staying under control.
And she had a lane to go through.
Yeah.
She took those 3 dribbles and made a layup. Now she's going to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yep, opportunity. And she's one of our better free throw shooters, so that really just bodes well for what you want to do and utilize her.
Agreed.
7-0 at the 2:34 mark. In the Lady Giants matchup. Out front, Marissa guarding Schaefer there on the exchange. Jumper to this right side. They finally get a 3 down. Mayberry broke the ice for them.
When you don't close out on the shot, Leon, they're going to make some of those.
Anyway. We talked about what we'd have to do here. Down to Florida, Brooke Henry drew the contact and got the basket and a foul to boot.
Out of the way, Brooke.
A lot of confidence went up, took the contact, and got fouled. With 2:10 left in the first quarter.
It was a nice play.
Fawcett will give Marissa a little bit of a breather.
That's how you answer that three-pointer.
So it's again a Mayberry foul, and it's their 3rd team. Brooke back to the free throw line. And she sinks it for a 3-point play. So a couple of those gets us back up by 7 at 10-3. Under the 2-minute mark here, opening quarter. Wing left of the enter, it's Mayberry. Looks over the defense. Lady Giants, high screen. Fight through that was Plummer. She's probably pretty lucky she didn't pick up a foul.
That was almost a carry.
Yep. Back out front with a minute 50. Pressure. Jacobus does a good job fending her off between the circle. That's Heffron. Not allowing her to get some good looks is key in this early going as well. Off to this near side, Schaefer with the possession. That's a travel by Lewistown. Got a handful of those, 4 in the early going. It'll be Jacobus and also Fawcett. The backcourts. Brooke Henry goes to high post. Plummer to this near wing. Jacobus retrieves it off the bounce. Swings it between the circle. Torrey looked over the defense. Cut opposite side. And it's going to be a travel against Plummer. Rug the pivot foot before she put the ball on the floor. A lot of athletes think they get away with that, don't they? And
man, does he get called a lot.
Yeah. 10-3, the advantage for the Lady Giants at the minute 15 mark. Opening quarter in this county tournament championship night. Out front between the circle, it's Burtis. Guarded there by Jacobus. Good job. 2-man game to Mayberry. This near side, way off the mark. No good save. Opposite side by Burtis.
You got to go get that thing.
Yep. That's a loose ball where we were standing and watching. Top of the key, it goes to Heffron to the opposite side. 3, rims out, no good. It will be Canton basketball at the 51-second mark. No substitutions this stretch here.
What I like defensively is we're really keying on Sydney Schaefer, not allowing her to get any open looks.
Yeah. And Oakes trapped in the backcourt here, gives it to Jacobus. Needs some help, flips the pass. Nice in the middle.
Got the numbers.
Down the lane, Torrey will kicks it out to Brooke from the left side. Her jumper is no good. The right side of the backboard after the miss. Double team to the backcourt here. Fawcett and Torrey. That's going to be on Torrey.
No, it's on Cassidy.
Oh, he said golf.
I said 32.
Yeah, 32?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell his fingers out there. It just looked like
he called from a mile away.
I know. So, again, Cassidy commits the foul. It's her first, just the second team foul. Play resumes here with 31 seconds in the front court. Lewistown at Schaefer. Running mate Heffron slides through, goes to the opposite side off the left side of the baseline with 20 seconds. Canton jumped out to a 7-0 lead. It's 10-3 here with the 15-second mark. Canton plays the D. Cut off Mayberry between the circle, top of the key. Plummer will pick up Heffron. Really garnered her under control. It's Mayberry off the dribble along the baseline, blocked away.
Oh, that was a late whistle.
I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good play. Offside all ball and not much arm there at all. Again, it's anticipation.
I don't mind you calling the foul, but call before it happened.
Yeah.
You know, that was way late whistle.
Like the old Carly Simon said, you know,
Oh,
it's
gosh.
anticipation. Anticipation on that one.
Got to bring that song out of the graveyard.
Got to make my point.
I know it. I'll
Foul
let you
was
have
against
that
Brooke.
one.
Foul was against Brooke. It's her first.
Man, that was late. Whew.
So free throw is Mayberry, and she's got all 5 of their points. And again, it's 10-5 at the end of the first quarter. Lady Giants got out to the early lead, 7-0. They lead 10-5. 1 quarter in the book here for the county tournament. Back to Farmington. Championship nights back in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
10-5 advantage belongs to the Lady Giants. Let's get the in-game stats brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehabilitation Center. They really tell the early story for the woes of shooting for Lewistown, Bobby.
Yeah, Lewistown was 1 for 11 in that quarter, 9%. 1 out of 6 in threes, 16.7. Canton, not a lot better, though, 4 out of 10, 40%.
Off to the baseline, Plummer gets the pass away, then threw it away. A little pressure along that baseline. Then a little retaliation. We started getting in that foul mode. That's what we don't want to do, what we did last night. Going to be a foul whistled against Plummer.
And this is my question to you, is why make that foul there?
Yeah.
What purpose does it serve?
Yeah, it's always been a frustration why you do that. 10-5 between the circle. It's Carly Heffron. Another ability to shoot the long-range shot to get them back in here. Nice move along the baseline. No good by Schaefer. Weak side rebound. Tori Oakes pushes the tempo. Double team. Puts on the brakes. Needs some help. And flashes. And Heffron with her speed makes the steal. Rolled it off. No good. Tap out. Who gets it? Carly Heffron. Now it's to underneath there by Fawcett. Man, they had a golden opportunity. It was a great defensive steal there by Heffron. And had the opportunity and rolled it off. I bet you won't see her miss that very often.
Somebody's got to move for an open shot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of standing around tonight.
Marissa, opposite side to Tori. Looks over the defense. Fawcett now between the circle. Create. Got to do it off the dribble, penetrate. Down the lane, kicks it off this near side. Swope jumper left side. Veered off, no good. Underneath Plummer. Her shot was partially blocked. Rebound by Burtis. Out the pack save on the opposite side by Anna Heffron. Now needs some help. Across the timeline will be Schaefer. Whips the pass quickly up the court. Off to the right side to Bennett. Shot interior was no good by Schaefer. They fight for it. A couple of quick hacks on the arm by Schaefer and no call. 6:28 into the front court now.
Lewistown now 1 out of 14 from the floor.
Got to be better doing the Lady Giants opportunity to get some more efficient offense
that's why
here.
I keep mentioning it. We're only up by 5.
Off the high screen, Plummer shoots the 3 from the elbow to the right side. Again, working with your teammate to get the screen. Nice job there setting the pick.
Yep, let the play develop.
It's 13-5 and a big shot there to start this second quarter basketball. Top of the key. Again, rimmed it out, no good. That was taken by Carly Heffron.
I talked about it last night. You live by the 3, you die by the 3.
You can just get as hot just as quickly. Plummer from the opposite side, a little bit too strong.
Yeah, she rushed that shot, Leon.
Again, Lewistown saves it. Then they throw it away. Who gets it? Off the toe of Marissa. Now it's Lewistown getting it back. Schaefer, 2-on-1 along the baseline, and a foul by Plummer on the block.
That's 2 on her, isn't it?
Yep. So again, Anna will commit her second.
That'll probably get Brooke back into the game.
It does instantly here. Are you psychic?
Psychotic sometimes.
5:35. And a free throw is good by Anna Heffern her first points of the game.
Depends on what day of the week it is. Any part of the week that ends in day.
Brooke checks in. Anna will have a seat. And again, back to finish out the 2 free throws here for Lewistown. Next free throw is good by Anna. A pair of free throws. I don't know if I've seen any team score quickly. 50-some seconds last night. 50-some seconds last night. Lewistown scored 8 points. As quick as we'll see a team probably offensively.
And right now they can't buy a basket.
That's a foul against Lewistown. And that's Heffern. Picks up her second. Yep, second foul against Anna. We'll see what Coach Bennett decides to do in that bench.
Got to attack right at her now. Get that third one.
5:29, clock runs here, 13-7. Fawcett down the lane, scoop shot. Nice job by Cassidy.
Cassidy was going for it.
Tell you what, there wasn't much space, and she slid right through that. It's 15-7.
She was trying to get contact on Heffern, too.
Paige Bennett, nice job there. Turns and just knew where she was at in the baseline and on the post there and shot it off the glass. That's going to be a foul at midcourt.
Call a jump ball on that one.
That's what they're going to call?
Yep.
Hell ball.
It's a turnover for us.
The initial inside official was going to call something else, and then
I agree. I thought it was going to be a foul call.
So it's a hell ball. And we got substitution. You got Carly Heffern in this lineup, and who else back onto the court? You got Burtis back out front, Anna Heffern, also Schaefer.
Mayberry.
And Mayberry. Jumper to the far side, in and out, no good. Weak side rebound, put up, no good. Opportunity missed by Burtis. Offensive rebound after the miss. 15-9, the advantage. Quick reach and a foul on the opposite side there. Burtis with the foul.
What did I say yesterday when you reach into in front of an official, what happens? The whistle blows.
Automatically.
It is.
Backcourt here where Canton will have it. You get Farmington and South Fulton coming up in the nightcap tonight at 7:30. Fawcett will walk it up to the front court with 4:46. Lob it. High post off the right wing. Tori Oakes glides in, shoots with the left hand. Nice job by Tori.
She's got that defender on her hip pocket.
She does.
You got to feed her the basketball.
5 by Tori. Nice move there. Got her on her hip. Shot it with that left hand. 17-9. I like to see fundamental basketball, man. Down the lane. And a quick foul there, man. I tell you what, he didn't hesitate. Again, that's going to be a foul. And you got Marissa wanted the... Again.
You just got to take it as it goes. It happens.
That's the second one on Marissa. Got to keep your composure. Schaefer with the free throw. Again, what are you allowing to do? We know with this clock being stopped back and forth, commits fouls. Opposition is shooting lights out free throws against us back-to-back nights here.
Yeah.
Back within 7. They can cut it to 6. They do with another free throw. And 17-11. Coming up on 4:23. A little backcourt pressure now. Utilizing their skill. Steal, Heffern, and a layup by Curley. Turnover by the Lady Giants. They capitalize on it. 17-13 with 4:16 left in the second quarter. Timeout by the Lady Giants. Back here in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
At the basket, 14.
Yes.
Inbounds a steal, another Canton turnover, and Schaefer gets Lewistown back to within 2. Fawcett down the lane with a left-handed shot through the defenders. That was a big bucket to answer there by the Lady Giants. Into the front court and a travel by Lewistown.
I'd say through what defenders? Because Cassidy had a free lane to the basket.
19-15.
Yeah, get it in.
Yep.
Get it to Cassidy.
Well, they got to within 2. It's 17-15. Canton answered.
You get the ball.
Now Fawcett walk it up.
And you get the ball in her hands on the inbound. They get back defensively.
3:46 under control. Stay composed. Out front, Jacobus from the free throw line. Her jumper too strong. Lewistown with a rebound. Brooke fights for it. Out of the pack and then a trip. I don't know why he calls it a blocking foul. It's a trip. And again, it's going to be a foul against Canton. And I think it's going to be, they call it against Jacobus, right?
Okay.
I guess. I didn't, trying to see here.
I thought it might have been on Sophie, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're both in the area, so.
Yep, on the board here it says Jacobus. We'll live with that. Free throw again by Burtis.
7
and
for
I tell you
7.
what, yep. This is 5 straight they've hit in this quarter. And again, another free throw attempt. Short on that one. Who gets it? Jacobus fights for it on the floor. That's going to call it travel.
I knew that was coming.
She's falling down with a possession. Another Canton turnover.
That's 10.
Well, putting them to the free throw line and turnovers.
He's giving them chances, yeah.
They continue to be our nemesis. Inbounds Lewistown back out front. Schaefer will back it out. She shoots the 3, too short. Careens all the way to Sophie. She gets it across the timeline. Nice little hesitation there. Now it's going to be to Fawcett. 3:19 before half, 19-16, a tight game here. Opposite side, Jacobus. Looking, Sophie open up, too late, getting her the ball. Turnover. She was already wide open, and then Heffron from underneath, they get it to her in a layup. They're beating us back in transition on a couple of times, too. They're back to within one.
Their pressure's giving us problems.
The 19-18 Fawcett now takes it from the free throw line. Extra step there. No good. Everybody in this side here wanted a travel call. That's going to be a hell ball. Should be Canton's basketball.
Yes.
Now with 2:50 left in the first half, 19-18. Canton will inbound with Fawcett. Off to the right side of the baseline. Looks to get it inbounds. Back out front. Brooke from the free throw line. She puts the ball on the floor. Now to Fawcett. Lob it back to Brooke. Takes it between the defenders. Again, Swope fell on the court. Now they're going to call off of Lewistown, I think is what he called.
It makes it difficult, but that's what he called.
Hey. Swope, who was open, just kind of fell down to the court there, Bob. She was open. Abby will inbound, lob it to Brooke from the free throw line. Quick jumper, good by Brooke.
We needed that to stop the bleeding.
Big bucket there by Brooke, 21-18. So close as they get has been the 1 point since early in the game. Backcourt, and again, Carly Heffron saves it. Avoided the turnover underneath. Brooke got a piece of it on a shot attempt there by Schaefer. Again, Sophie Oakes needs some help. Oh, that's double dribble. Again, you got to be able to find a teammate, and everybody else got to come back down the court.
Her. That's the part that's most irritating.
I don't blame
We're
her.
all watching
She was trapped by herself down here, and you got to have your teammates hustle back down to help you out. 21-18. Quickly opposite side, it's Burtis. Back out front to Anna Heffron. 21-18, tight game here from the county championship. 2-minute mark here. Heffron's good job there by Torrey. Great defense there. Out front, she lets a 3 fly, and it bounces too strong. Who gets it? Jacobus will back her way in, defending. Now you get to get the ball out. Once she stayed trapped underneath that basket, now it's Torrey. Takes it to the right side. Big bucket by Torrey.
Look at what happens.
Yep. 7 in the game by Torrey. Big bucket there. 23-18, and Heffron comes up short on it. 23-18. Now we're getting that helter-skelter we thought we were going to be able to see. Opposite side, right side.
That a charge?
Now it's a player control.
How was that a charge? He wasn't even set.
Well, I can tell you this is because Coach Bennett chewed on him one trip down, and then he responded by the call here, Bob. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a terrible call.
Yep. So Oakes, again.
Feet weren't even set on that.
No, the defender was still moving. And it goes as a turnover, too. And against a foul against Torrey Oakes. Minute 22. It's 23-18. And again, across the floor, it goes to Carly Heffron. The ball tipped away. Good job. But Lewistown comes away with it. Heffron almost burned us with that one, a long 3. Fawcett brings it across the timeline. She drives. Nice little move left hand by Cassidy Fawcett. She was a streak from inside the volleyball area. 25-18. Big answer there by Cassidy Fawcett. Good job by Abby Swope. Our perimeter defense has been very good.
It is, but now he gets me wide open.
Yep. Off the baseline, Brooke comes in, blocks the shot. Good job. Volleyball play there by Brooke. Comes away within the outlet. Fawcett, 2-on-2 opportunity. Cassidy down the lane and takes it up and in. Back-to-back buckets. She exchanged hands, shot it left and the right hand up and good. It's 27-18.
Human layup drill.
27-18 here. Trying to buckle down. Heffron, the ball kicked in the lane.
No call either.
Back out front, it's into the hands of Burtis. They got 3 or 4 of these Lewistown girls are not shy in shooting threes, are they? 27-18. Down underneath, Swope from behind got it against Burtis and knocked it out of bounds.
Our interior defense has been pretty top-notch.
That is. And you got with Brooke with a single foul. That helps be able to play in those kind of stretches. With 11 seconds, they set up a 3 by Burtis. Too strong. Ball tapped out. Canton saves it. Still an opportunity to score here. But 5 seconds. Jacobus across the timeline with 3. Middle of the court. And again, not going to get the shot off. Canton a late rush. Couple of big baskets. Last 2 or 3. Couple by Cassidy Fawcett and another by Tori Oakes. And the Lady Giants with a 27-18 lead at halftime. We'll catch our breath and take a break here. More coming up. At the halftime show is brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop Graham Thrift Shop, South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Bob and I will continue back here in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here at halftime as the Lady Giants push the lead back up. 27-18, lead by 9 at halftime. They got to a couple points where Lewistown got to within 1. Got a key bucket. And again, late couple of field goals, couple of layup type of offensive plays there. A couple by Fawcett, one by Tori Oakes. Again, the opportunity, again, every time kind of Lewistown makes a run at us, Bob, we've been able to have an answer for either not so much. We've done a pretty good job keeping them out of the realm of shooting threes, but then they've went on the attack. They've done a better job attacking us interior. We've done a pretty good job, though, fending off a lot of their opportunities inside.
Well, they missed quite a few three-point shots in that first half, and I think, after they missed so many, Coach Bennett pretty much told them, you can up your percentage by driving to the basket and getting a closer shot. And they did just that, and what Lewistown does is what we do, too. When you make a basket, what we're trying to do on the make, we try and press.
Yeah.
They did that, 4 straight times. They got 3 turnovers and 3 easy baskets to try and get back into this before halftime.
You take a look at the first quarter. Lady Giants got out of the gates quickly in this one, up 7-0. They battled back 7-3, 10-3, 10-5 at the end of one quarter. It was 10-5, and then the Lady Giants came out up to about 6 points at one stretch. They fought their way back, and that's when they started Again, knocking down some free throws. They would make, 7 out of 8 in that first half of free throws. Kept them a little bit close, just a very similar what we saw Farmington last night. Stay close enough, got some key baskets. They have not been able to get that really huge shot, though, the big swing for them that we've seen, and usually comes from Heffron, or it usually comes from Mayberry or Schaefer, one of those 2 or 3. Again, have the ability to really get you back in this game. So you got to be I think you got to really be very good guard-oriented defensively tonight, because if you allow them to get any kind of momentum back, this game could really shift in a hurry.
Well, I'd like to think, what I mentioned in pregame as far as the keys to the game was, one of them, we can't allow the open shot. And I thought for probably 85% of the first half, we didn't allow them a very good open look. I think they forced a lot of shots, but I think our defense and our tempo made them shoot the ball sooner than what they should have.
We'll look at the first half scoring numbers, the individual numbers, and those are presented to you here on WBYS. A lot of our scoring is brought to you by Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba. Let the rehabilitation therapy team at the Clayburgh get you back home, 785-5012. Bobby, let's take a look at the first half stats.
All right, Leon, for the Lewistown Lady Indians, not a good shooting night so far. 5 out of 30 in field goals, that's 16.7%. Not any better in three-point shooting. 1 out of 13, 7.6%. Free throws, 7 out of 8, 87.5%. 13 total rebounds, 5 of those offensive, 6 first-half turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting, 12 out of 23 in field goals, that's 52.2%. 1 out of 5 in three-point shooting, 20%. 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 100%. 24 total rebounds, 3 of those offensive. 12 first-half turnovers. Points in the paint, Lewistown with 6, the Lady Giants with 20.
All right, so get key numbers. You can look at a lot of the interior. We think we're a strong perimeter type of team, but again, we're getting some big points inside there. It's a good trend to kind of get to. Canton scoring in the first half, a 3-point shot by Anna Plummer. Also scoring, Tori Oakes had 3 field goals for free throw for 7. Also tonight, Brooke Henry, a couple of field goals for free throw for 5. And Cassidy Fawcett had, again, first half, 7 field goals. And again, in that action, they take a look, I should say 6. Recount here, 6. And for 12, she had 12 entire game last night. She has 12 here at halftime. And the Lady Giants with 27 points for a dozen, leading the way with Cassidy Fawcett. Scoring, Anna Heffron had a field goal, 2 free throws for 4. Carly Heffron, a basket for 2. Bailey Mayberry scored all the first quarter points, a 3, 2 free throws. Basket, 2 free throws for Sydney Schaefer with 4. Paige Bennett with a basket for 2. And Hannah Burtis with a free throw for 1 for their 18. Halftime, it's the Lady Giants out in front, 27-18. More for halftime. It's brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop, South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. We'll take a 90-second break and get to the second half. County Championship night, Canton Lewistown. That's coming up next year in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here getting ready for second half basketball, and we seem to be falling in one of those scenarios over the last couple of nights here, Bob. And again, trying to overcome turning the ball over, being inconsistent and turning the ball over. And again, we talked about this. There are certain aspects of the game of basketball that teams who do a lot of pressing do not necessarily like to be pressed, vice versa, right? It's always been the kind of the theme there.
Yeah, you could really see it in that second quarter, especially after a made basket, which is when most coaches want to try and initiate the press. But I thought we recovered well after that small little run. You know, we shot 8 out of 13 in that second quarter for 61.5%. And when you shoot the ball in the paint as much as we did, it's going to give you easy baskets, which creates a 9-point lead starting the second half.
And I like the fact that we're not first thinking threes, Bob. We're trying to create some other situations.
And we really haven't done that the entire tournament. We have not shot a lot of threes.
No. And Lewistown first possession. They get it right to left between the circle, top of the key. They set up Schaefer for three. Too strong, battling for it. It is Fawcett. And again, Schaefer and Fawcett. That's a tough battle there. Fawcett takes it down the floor, in between the defenders, and lost a handle on it. Again, we saw a blocking foul on that first half, but not this half. And again, she kind of really got rid of the basketball before she made the contact there. So we'll see how that kind of prevails here in the second half.
Well, the bad thing is he called it a shot, so it's pretty much a block shot and then a rebound for the
that wasn't a shot.
Lewistown, I know.
Opposite side, Lewistown will attack.
She pushes off, man.
Marissa,
I tell you what.
And again, underneath. And she's able to use her strength, her upper part of her body. You know, Schaefer does.
Oh, yeah, to use that arm to get separation, sure.
That's going to be foul number 3 against Marissa.
I'd love for Coach Thumb to preach that to the officials, to watch what she's doing when she does that.
I think she's kind of making her comment, and the free throw is no good. Who shot 7 out of 8 in the opening first half, kept the game close. Opportunity here with the clock stopped here in the third quarter, and then next free throw got 1 of 2 to begin the first points of the second half.
Here's the press.
Yep. Marissa will stay on the floor with 3, sideline to Fawcett. Now the attack off the left wing there. Had the advantage.
Oh, what the heck?
You know, take it underneath there. You got Brooke waiting down in the low block area.
Draw the defender and pass it for a layup.
High post, Brooke waits for the cutter. Marissa for the free throw line. Just shoot it. You know, you had the opportunity for the free throw line, Bob. Take the shot.
The extra pass got us.
You know, you can be too selfish and unselfish enough at times. Think in terms of you got to be one of the scorers in this offense. 6:53. Opposite side, it's Mayberry. Long 3. That can really crank it up. You know, they take enough of those in a game. Fawcett drives off the baseline. The right side, 2 shots coming up. That's going to be a blocking foul. Everything's a blocking foul, Bob. You know that?
I noticed that.
You can trip somebody, it's still a block.
I also went to the officiating school of hard knocks.
And so Fawcett comes up short on the free throw attempt.
It's only our 3rd attempt of the game.
Yep. We got to get more to the line than that.
We need to be there 20 times.
Yep. Next win by Cassidy, got 1 or 2. She's got 13 in the game. She had 12 last night, total of the game. 28-22. Canton will play the D out front with its Heffron. Anna enters the right wing to Schaefer. Try to get the shooter open. Mayberry, the ball come loose. The ball kicked into the back court. Who gets it? Anna Heffron. They're saying it was kicked and will stay with Lewistown. Up to the front court, left wing. And again, you got to come out there. Off the elbow, off the left side wing. Now swings it to the opposite side to Schaefer. Drives against Jacobus. Backs her way in there. Turns, jumper's no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Touched by Schaefer, or I should say by Burtis. 23. Canton basketball. They'll bring it length to the floor. It leads by 6. They've led in this a couple of times. They led by 9, and they've led by 7. Brooke Henry drives in the lane. Nice move by Brooke. A little off the mark there.
I like the attempt, though.
Yep. Now front court here, pick up the dribble Mayberry.
Jeez.
Long tray, launches it, rimmed out, no good by Burtis.
I'm not sure that's a shot he wants them to
No,
take.
I don't think so. 28-22 with 5:39, and then
Why do you
we
make
fire
that
it
pass?
down the floor.
That is turnover number 14.
Why play their game? You know, that's not our style. You got to get your offense set up.
That's been the bulk of our problem this tournament. Is the mishaps we have are usually a result of our own mistake,
And
not the opponent creating it.
Junior Sidney Hannum checks in for the Lady Giants. They got a Hannum. Now you got to figure out who you got. Hannum, Plummer. It's Fawcett, Henry, and Jacobus. That's the 5 for the Lady Giants. Out front, Burtis. They enter the left side. Schaefer between the circle. They set up Heffron for a 3. Excellent job offensively.
Where was the rotation defensively?
We got caught on the screen when you have one player. Again, that's going to be a blocking foul whistled against Lewistown. When you have one indecision, you see a player coming out of the court who just entered, didn't know who they had, and they quickly run that little half-court screen and shoot the 3. And Burtis picks up the foul. It's her second as a team this half. Jacobus kicks it up to the opposite side. It's a Plummer 3. Nice
That's
job.
how you answer right there.
Big shot there.
Move the ball and get the open jumper.
We just run the opposite play they did. This is nearly the same play that Lewistown run. 31-25. Top of the key, runner. Off the glass, no good by Burtis. Outlet, it goes to Hannum, and she traveled. Yep. Turn it over by the Lady Giants.
15.
Again, we get in those rush type of situation, and you can hear footsteps. And
Sometimes our tempo gets the best of us.
Got to be under control what you can.
Play within yourself.
Yep.
I agree.
31-25. Heffron picks up her dribble just above the free throw line. Against the defense. Now they try to post up. Paige Bennett out for a 3. No good. We got lucky there.
Yeah, we did.
Outlets. Try to get it to Jacobus. She stole it away, and then a foul. And they had 2 defenders down there, and how we were able to keep it from being stolen.
I call that a Christmas miracle.
That was a very tough one. Again, another foul situation. And it's going to be the second on Bennett, third as a team. And it sends Jacobus to the free throw line. Good job by Blair. Her first point of the night comes here at the 4:20 mark of the third quarter. Next one by Jacobus, rimmed it out, no good. High with the rebound is Schaefer. Here's Anna Heffron in control. Now she'll slow it down, gets it across the timeline. They enter off the left wing. Mayberry between the circle, top of the key against Plummer. Looking against the defense. They drive against Jacobus.
Yeah, push
spin. Got away with it, shielded the official. Loose ball, Heffron almost stepped out of bounds. Top of the key, lob it. Page, opposite side, they throw up the 3. No good by Mayberry. Jacobus, now to Plummer. She crosses the timeline. Waits for the defense, down the middle of the lane. Nice job, partially tipped there by Burtis, knocked away. It'll stay with Lewistown. 3:41 of the third. Substitution, Tori Oakes in for Jacobus. She'll get a little bit of a breather. 32-25. Lady Giants on top here. We got to within a point in that second quarter. Got to within 19-18. That's about the closest they've been since early in the game. And between the circle, it's Heffron. Crosses over, free throw line, kicks it out to the right side. Burtis. Got to be cognizant of 2 or 3 players. If they are above the arc, they have an ability. They want to shoot the ball. You just got to know that. Then they drive off the right side. Shot, good look shot.
That's a foul on Burtis.
Yeah, and then Burtis from behind. I've got her unofficially for her third.
Yeah, I think so, because she's getting taken out.
So it's a 3:09 mark. Substitution, Carly Heffron checks in. She is a 5'8 sophomore.
We got Abby Slopin again for the Lady Giants.
Hannum will sit. Inbounds, Swope, ball deflected. Who gets it? That's Fawcett. Cassidy, which traffic go by. Plummer off to her left. High post, Brooke now floats to the far corner. Swope, now they give and go to Tori Oakes off the dribble. And a turnover by the Lady Giants.
Dribble first.
Yep.
I mean, it's common law.
Again, you got to love these fixable mistakes, but these are mental type of things when you're at the travel situation. You're trying to beat the defender off the dribble. And we've done it numerous times in the couple of 3 games here. 32-25 with 2:46. Heffron left wide open. Nobody rotated out, and a Heffron made his pay. Knocked down to 3. 32-28 leads it, and then we throw the ball away. A turnover.
17.
So a big 3, timeout. They're going to call a timeout? Nope.
No.
Or just a substitution.
Marissa's back in for Cassidy.
So again, it'll be Swope, Murphy, Plummer, Henry, and Torrey Oaks. 2:33, third quarter. They can close the gap here. 32-28, good steal there out front. Marissa, and then how about a foul?
They called one.
From behind,
On
that's going to be
Schaefer.
against Schaefer.
That's turnover number 7 for Lewistown.
Again, they had 6 in the opening half, so they did a
That's
good
their
job of
first
cleaning
one.
up, right? They've done a really good job cleaning it up here in this quarter.
We've got them 5-1 in turnovers this quarter.
And it's helped them get back to within here 4, and then they turn the ball over and then give it back after the foul situation. The second on Schaefer. Brooke Henry, high post. Plummer. They got Torrey Oaks, wanted to get the ball to her. She was open. He was screaming out. Bounce pass, Torrey. Looks over the offense here. Left wing. That's Plummer from the elbow, left side. Shot no good. Rebound by Lewistown. Out when it goes to Maybury. Good hands up there, prevented a layup. Good job by Marissa. Out front it goes to Paige Bennett. Opposite side. You got to get back in your position because you leave their shooters open. Schaefer bounces too strong. Fight for it, Plummer. Abby Swope. And then a Canton timeout. Again, Jessica Thumb will take a timeout. Minute 41 remaining, third quarter. Lady Giants 32, Lewistown 28. Back here at the county tournament in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here with the minute 41 remaining in this third. It's 32-28, along with M. Bixler Video Productions. Mark, and he's along with us tonight. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover with the call. Megan, our engineer, back to studios. Minute 30, Canton possession. Back out front, lob it. Plummer open to this right side. Flips it to Brooke Henry. Quick shot off the glass, too strong. Loose ball kicks out off of Lewistown. Ooh, I thought that was off of Brooke.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Christmas bonus for us on that one.
No instant replay. Get it in bounds. Hurry up.
Minute 21. Yeah, no instant replay. Thank goodness. Back out front. We'd be here all night.
We would.
Lob it to Plummer, opposite side. Need to be patient here. Skip pass. Swope from 3. Hit the front of the iron. Kicks out. Here comes Heffron and Lewistown on the attack and right by the defense and missed it. Point blank shot. Rebound up and good by Paige Bennett. That's a big basket to follow up after the miss. Gets them back to within 2. 32-30 here. Torrey Oaks underneath Swope. Back to Brooke Henry. Lost a handle on it. Saves it. Plummer can't fight for it. They throw it away near the Canton bench. And it's going to be on the end line, the boundary here to the near side, and a Canton turnover. Sloppy.
Well, I'd like to know why we gave up defensively down here on that easy layup for Lewistown.
Yeah. Just a matador, wasn't it?
I mean, once Marissa got to the free throw line, she stopped.
Yeah. She's lucky.
You got to finish those plays. You're a senior.
They can tie with the deuce, take a lead with the 3. Closing 30 seconds here. Lady Giants on top, 32-30 with the basketball. Mayberry cut off there, her own player. which was Carly Heffron, cut her off. She was making a move along the baseline. Schaefer short on that one. Got her own putback in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound is by Plummer. 15 seconds. Pushed the ball at the floor. Marissa from out in the arc. Push shot for three. Rimmed it out. No good. With 8 underneath Tori. A reach from over behind. She was blocked out. And Lewistown will have it with 7.4. Opportunity. Again, Tori picks up her second. Marissa will have a seat. 32-30. Lewistown will have it the length of the floor. They get it up. They guard them in the front court here. Off to the right side, Heffron. And
That's
took an extra step. That's a travel with 1.5. Carly came scooting around the screen of her sister Anna. Now the Lady Giants will have 1.5. Inbounds, half court. Plummer shoots it. And the Lady Giants into three quarters, lead by 2. 32-30. No disappointments here in this game. Head to the fourth. Who's going to prevail? Canton leads by 2 as we head to the fourth quarter. Back here at the county tournament in Farmington in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
Back here with the fourth quarter underway. Canton possession. Fawcett shoots the three. The opposite side. Too strong. Go get it. Again with it. The Jacobus tried to fight for it. Lewistown. And again, falling down. Tori, nice little court burn on that one. She skidded. Trying to save it. And it was off of Lewistown. So Canton will get it. We catch a break there. 7:35. Getting sloppy again, Bob, and half-court offensive sets here. Taking care of the basketball. Flips it to the opposite side, Plummer. And against the 2-3 again out there. That's Murphy. Marissa, a little hesitant on throwing it. Now back out front to Plummer. Off the dribble here, Jacobus. Bounce past Murphy. Sets the three. Way off the mark, no good. Got hit afterward and no call.
She got knocked to the ground.
Here's Anna Heffron. Fended there by Tori Oakes into the front court. They leave Mayberry open at the three. You know it. You can't leave their three-point shooters alone, and they take the lead. First time. 33-32.
You got
Big
numbers.
Three here. Down the lane. That's going to be a foul against Lewistown on the shot attempt by Tori Oakes.
And we should be doing that the entire game.
Yep.
We just go in these lulls offensively where we think we're going to have a defender just kind of back off and leave us open.
Bennett commits the foul. It's her third. And it puts Tori to the free throw line, sinks it. Back to a even game here.
I mean, we should be attacking the basket from start to finish in my eyes.
Again, it's another chance here. And with the second free throw, Lady Giants retake the lead, 34-33. Knew this was going to be a tight game, back and forth, and it has very much lived up to that. Give and go underneath and went right off the hands of Carly Heffron. Not much spacing in regards to making a pass in the paint there.
Well, and kind of led her with the pass and didn't really throw it to her either.
Yeah. They press in the backcourt. Plummer, sideline, goes to Fawcett, slipped, fell. Lewistown, and who gets it? Trying to get the timeout called on a held ball. And again here, 34-33.
That gives
they
us,
give it the tie up. It goes to Lewistown with the possession.
Turnover for us. That's 19.
Those have got to get cleaned up.
Now, Lewistown only has 9.
Yep. 6:25. Lewistown with the possession to the near side. It's going to be a moving screen.
That should be on Bennett.
Yep, I believe so. On the push, on the moving screen.
That gives them turnovers in 10.
Yep. So a big one. It's a foul, too. Number 4 against Page. Already minus, of course, with Ashland Towery. Unfortunately, was not injured seriously. Was in an auto accident. And, again, we're glad to see her that she's doing well here tonight. 6:21. Torrey dribbles out of that. Needs to get it to Fawcett, the backcourt here. They continue to pressure near sideline. Murphy
Nice.
now to the half court.
Nice job beating the press.
Clammer was wide open to the opposite side, but again, we were again guarded. You didn't really have an opportunity. Torrey for a big three.
Atta
Torrey
girl.
Oaks. That was like shot out of a cannon from Torrey. Big tray there by Torrey.
Definitely one of the bigger
Yeah.
baskets of the game so far.
37-33. You never know when you're going to have a star going to come rise to the occasion. Who's going to be that with the possession? Good job of the opposite side. Underneath, they get it to Burtis. Tap out. Back out to Carly Heffron for a three. In and out, no good. Weak side rebound by Mayberry. She shoots it up and good. They get the offensive board. Neither team could pull away from the other. 37-35. Fawcett cut off baseline. 5:21. Canton back up by 2. Plummer thought about it. Down the lane. Left-handed shot comes up short. Who gets it? Burtis.
I don't agree with that shot attempt.
Pull-up jumper. How about a pull-up jumper?
Yeah,
That works.
Plus, you're not a lefty.
Yep. Opposite side with it is Mayberry. Bounce pass to the post. Turnaround jumper's no good. Good look, though, by Schaefer, interior. Then a reach and a tie-up. They call a hold ball.
That should go to us.
Yep. Canton basketball with under 5 minutes. Brooke Henry will enter. Torrey Oaks will have a seat.
That's some good minutes out of Torrey.
4:58 left in regulation. Jacobus needs somebody to move. Now it's Marissa. Look out from behind. Now across the timeline to the front court. Need a good offensive set here. Run a little bit of time. Down the lane for the free throw line. Nice move by Marissa to get into the bounce. Off to this near side, and it's going to be Plummer. The official from all the way the other end calls the foul. Not the official who's right next to the play, but the one who was all the way at the end down here.
Wow.
It's going to be the third against Anna.
I think he felt his whistle getting dry.
Yeah, I've never been able to understand what the official, I like to give, what a good explanation is, how you call foul from 70 feet.
Pretty easy.
4:38. I guess I could do it if I had the whistle out there. I could do
I
that.
can buy you one.
Off to the right side, Carly Heffron. Back out to Schaefer. Try to work off the baseline to the right side. Schaefer, Jacobus. Turns, spins. Job no good. Ball deflected. Who gets it? Jacobus. Contact, but no foul call. And again, Heffron this time will pick up her third.
It should be free throw time.
And I would say in a lot of these, girls know each other's families quite well, in fact. Some related, almost. 4:16, so you know there's a little bit of blood on the line here, man.
Yeah.
37-35.
There's some family bragging rights.
With 4:16 left here. And a timeout by Coach Bennett. And again, they call that. It's foul number, they get a 3 on Heffron, so it's a timeout here. 4:16 back here at the county tournament. Canton up by 2. Back here in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Fun and bonus coming up for the Lady Giants to begin this stretch with 4:16 remaining. And Marissa Murphy gets her first point of the game, a big free throw.
This is where you can earn your money at the stripe.
Yep. 4:16. And the next one by Marissa, got both of those down. 4 for 4 from the stripe in this fourth quarter. The Lady Giants up by, again, 4 here. Defense right now can turn the tide in this game. 4:12 remaining. Screen set. Fawcett was coming around that. And again, they're going to call against Cassidy Fawcett.
I have never understood how you get that to be a pushing foul.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But why you call it that is beyond me.
Again, Fawcett picks up the push and the foul.
That's
over and back. Caught it from the front and then went to the back. Opposite side, it's Heffron. Carly misses it. Out of the pack, here comes Murphy. Sideline, Plummer. Now to Jacobus. They attack, lob it, hit the basket. Another attempt there. That was a pass. That's a turnover.
That's
3:47. Out front, it goes to Anna Heffron. Carly Heffron. Off this near side. Off balance shot, and the basket will count. Schaefer. She has an uncanny ability, Bob. Keep her body control.
She's got a scorer's mentality, that's for sure.
And they're back within 2. And a foul is going to be whistled against Blair Jacobus. And a free throw is no good by Schaefer. It's 39-37, maintains a 2-point edge. 3:32, County turning on the line. Fawcett dribbles from the free throw line. Little floater way short. Brooke Henry underneath, and it's going to be a travel. Unbelievable. Key moments, we just kind of lose our composure, Bob.
We do.
3:21. Coach Stump continues to encourage her troops, trying to pull this one out here. Been a dogfight. Off the screen, top of the key, goes to Carly Heffron. Now to Anna. Carly again pulls the trigger. Carly Heffron.
She has not had a good shooting night, but she's not afraid to put it up.
40-39. They take their second lead of the game, and that's going to be a foul in the backcourt. I think it could be against Anna Heffron. If it is, it's going to be her 4th.
I think it's against the other one.
Nope, I believe it is Carly, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. Never can tell by the indication by the officials. Never clear cut.
Clear over there on the other side, so I didn't think it was against her.
2:56.
You never know.
And Plummer rolled up the free throw.
That wasn't pretty.
Well, we saw last night, the difference in swing of the game. Farmington got back into the game by making just a ton of free throws last night. And in order to win this game, we're going to have to be to the task as well. 41-40, back up by 1, under 3 minutes here. Top of the key, Heffron, the ball almost popped loose. Opposite side, 3-ball, no good by Schaefer. Again, it is Fawcett. They reach in, no foul. Reach in again, this time it's a foul. Schaefer on a reach, see if it's number 14. Yep.
You got it.
This time it's going to be a foul against Schaefer. It's her 3rd.
Double bonus the rest of the game for us, Leon.
Really critical, no doubt about it. 2:40 remaining.
Every point counts.
Again, Fawcett eyes it, shoots it. That's her first point since early in the 3rd quarter. Her 14th for the game. She had a dozen at half. Rimmed it out, no good at the second attempt. Loose ball, up by 2, 42-40 here. Not much of a blinking space here between these two teams.
Totally out of control.
Yeah.
All you got to do is stand there and you reach in. I don't get it.
Yep.
I mean, how many years has this got to happen before you figure it out?
Yep. And a whistle and a foul against Brooke Henry.
Yeah.
That's her pair of fouls.
All you got to do is stand there, Brooke.
Too strong on the free throw. And a Heffron. Next chance coming up here.
They got to box out and not allow a second chance.
Free throw too strong. Rebound by Jacobus.
Well, 2 big misses there.
Up by 2. Opportunity again, shoot super bonus the rest of the game here. Canton basketball with the possession right in front of the bench.
Let's run some motion.
They'll stretch out your 2-3. They'll guard you on the perimeter here. Fawcett with 2:15. Try to protect the lead with the action, and then Fawcett shot no good. Who tracks it down? Anna Heffron. I didn't think we really needed that, Bob.
Not at all.
I knew, we were pulling the thing out, and then you drive to the hoop here. Really too early in the clock here.
And all you have to do is dribble in and bring it right back out again.
So a chance to tie here with 2 free throws. But again, that's going to be the 4th against Marissa. Clock stop here with 2:05. Still lots of time in this game. 42-40. It's Canton with the lead, but Lewistown shoots free throws when we return in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
2:05, and what's the timeout situation, Bobby? The remaining here of the last segment here.
Lady Giants have 1 full and 1:30. And Coach Bennett at Lewistown, they have all their fulls and 1:30.
All right. So kept them in the check here, and to the free throw line. And a Heffron who just missed a pair of free throws back to the strike here.
They are 0 for 3 in this quarter.
Again, an opportunity again. Canton, as we mentioned, now it's Lewistown in the bonus. Heffron knocks down the first one. Next one coming up. Another of the good core sophomores on this group for Lewistown. Sinks the second free throw, and we're tied 42 all. Again, a look at this game here. Again, up to the front court here, Marissa. Lady Giants in a 42 tie. Minute 54. Plummer off the dribble, top of the key. They'll kind of chase you out front now. It's Fawcett. Looking. Off to this near side, and it's a three, in and out, no good. The thing was down in the cylinder, popped out. Good look by Jacobus.
It was, too. I don't have a problem with that shot.
Minute 34, still tied, 42 all.
Now you got to defend and not foul.
Nail baiting time here. And again, it's Carly Heffron out front. Marissa tried to hedge on that one, almost made the steal against Mayberry. Between the circle, it's Schaefer on the exchange, wing left. Carly Heffron. Minute 13.
I think if Blair was looking, she could have picked that one.
Down the lane off the right side. That's a travel against Mayberry.
Turnover number 11.
Critical mistake there. Gets Canton the basketball back. 42 apiece with a minute 10. Exciting time here in the county championship.
Come on, you got to go.
Anna, there you go. Up the middle. Again, down the lane. Shot come up.
Why do you do that?
Come up short. Just a pull-up jumper. If you're going to make it to that
Bring
far.
the ball back out.
Yeah. 56 seconds. We went too early in the clock opportunity here.
Twice now in this fourth quarter we had.
Into the post, turnover steal with 48 seconds. Double team into backcourt. That's going to be a foul, I believe, against Schaefer.
That was perfect anticipation by Marissa Murphy.
Yep. Now, capitalize here. And it's going to be the fourth on Schaefer. It'll put Canton and Murphy to shoot two. With the timeout by Lewistown, 47 seconds, 42-42, back here in a minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
44-42 and a pair of free throws by Marissa Murphy. Top of the key, Carly Heffron off the glass, too strong, fighting for it to tie up. Whose possession does it belong to? Stays with Lewistown with 36 seconds. 2-point advantage. Canton play the D at Lewistown's end. Can't try to stave off Lewistown in this game. Off to the baseline, took an extra step, got it up and in, and a Heffron. That was a definitely travel, and they got away with it, tied 44 apiece. From the free throw line, Fawcett in the lane, his short shot comes away with it, 25 seconds. Jacobus, composure, And again, Coach Thumb will take a timeout with 20 seconds left here in regulation. We're tied 44-44. A full timeout. We'll just take 30 of that back here to Farmington in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Canton trying to pull the hat trick, trying to win their third straight county title. Lewis trying to win their first since 2002 here tonight with 20 seconds left here. Been a little sloppy at time, but again, it's been a good one. Both really couple of talented teams. Now it's going to be Plummer inbounding the opposite side. Timeout situation. Canton has had just one left.
Yeah, we have 1:30, and Lewistown has their full complement of full timeouts.
Backcourt here now with 18. 44-44 with 16. Now the front court, Marissa, the opposite side. It's Jacobus, low block. Brooke Henry isolate down the lane, floating underneath the Brook. The ball stripped away, fighting for it. Jacobus with 5, trying to get to it with 3 seconds, and a tie-up. A tie-up with 2.4. It stays with Canton. Stays with Canton, 2.4. Man, he's just getting rather sloppy.
Now you got to have somebody open for the shot.
Yep. 2.4 with 44-44 here.
You got to inbound and catch and shoot.
Marissa taps the basketball, looking, overhead pass. Jacobus again will step up, can't get the shot off. We're going to OT. Overtime here at Fulton County Tournament in Farmington. Tied 44-44. We'll head to the overtime, a 4-minute one back after this 1-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event, call us.
Overtime here in County Tournament Championship game, tied 44-44. Canton, and then reach, then a tie-up. The outer official, who's all the way to the backcourt, calls a tie-up. The official near us,
we're going to re-jump it.
Just kept his whistle in his mouth. So we're going to re-jump. And again at center court, Brooke Henry. Burtis. I don't know what everybody's waiting for. Now we're going to restart here. The clock did not even move. Controlled by Lewistown. Double team to this near side. Anna Heffron now to Carly. Opposite side, it goes to Burtis between the circle. High post to Schaefer. Also Mayberry. Long tray. Top of the key. Shot good. Clutch. Carly Heffron.
Can't leave him open.
Man, especially her. She got unlimited range. Jacobus fights for it. 2-on-2. Baseline. Brooke Henry up and good. Answers. Nice job. Nice way to keep control there.
That's our first points in the paint since the second quarter.
So it's again on the 3. We just got the field goal back, so we still are down by 1. 3:22. Heffron opposite side this time, but Carly misses it. Live and die by the threes, Bobby. It's what we always amend to. 3:10 left here. Marissa, top of the key. Step back, jumper, bank shot no good. Too strong. Plummer puts on the floor, takes it with the left hand. Nice move. Anna Plummer right around the defense. Canton takes the lead. 48-47.
That's a nice play by Anna.
Yep. Top of the key.
Nice
Shot was
tip.
partly tipped there by Brooke. Got a hand in there. Nice job.
Boy,
That could be a game changer there, Bob.
Close out on the shot, isn't it?
Fawcett fell out of bounds. Gets the ball. Opposite side. Jacobus. It's too strong. Comes up. Fawcett in the lane. Off the glass. No good. Fawcett back again. It's this time good. Couple of buckets in the overtime. 6-3 in the overtime. Canton with the advantage, 50-47. Being persistent, stayed with it. 2:19 into overtime here. Back out front to Carly Heffron. They got shooter's blood in their veins, man.
That ain't no kidding. They all got to ice their elbows every game.
Lob it underneath. Schaefer got a little bit deep, and the shot missed. Second opportunity up and good. Tell you what, she's a grinder.
She is.
Schaefer underneath, big bucket, 50-49. With a minute 50 now, they walk it up now. Trying to get a little bit of a control of this game here. Down to the front court, Plummer. To pull the guards out. That's Plummer off the dribble. That's a quick hand check there, and that's
on Sydney,
5 on Schaefer.
That's a big foul.
It is. Schaefer's been a ton inside.
There goes your offensive interior, and there also goes some rebounding, too. Tell you what, that foul could, be a game changer, Leon, in this overtime.
She finishes with 9, and she's a ton, man. She played really good inside for Lewistown tonight.
And only a sophomore.
Yep. Again to the free throw line will be Anna Plummer. Knocks it down, her third point in this overtime.
We are, 12 out of 16 in free throws in the second half and the OT.
Try to go up by 2 right now. Plummer connects on that second free throw. It's 52-49. But again, as we mentioned, it's an always game changer threes.
They're not afraid to shoot them.
Between the circle, they leave Mayberry open for a 3. It's short. Out of the pack comes Tori Oakes with a minute 24.
Oh, you could tell on the shot it was short.
Yep. Super bonus each time Lewistown fouls us. Into the overtime period here. Now minute 16. Up by 3. Good move there by Anna.
Yep, pull it out.
Pull it out here with a minute 10. Overtime here tonight. We're tied 44-44. Plummer. Now to Jacobus. Tori Oakes drives. That's a travel.
You've got to start your dribble first.
We don't need to dribble the basketball. We need to pass and move the ball.
And
pass and move.
22 turnovers. And you just can't do that.
Again, substitution. Marissa comes off, and you got Fawcett now. Into the lineup for the Lady Giants with 59 seconds. Tori Oakes, Jacobus, Fawcett, Henry, and Plummer. That's the 5 for the Lady Giants. Near side screen. Good job there. Fawcett got out there. It's going to be trying to set up a screen for their 3. Down the lane. Again, Brooke Henry. Again, met Mayberry head on. That's going to be a foul against Brooke. She's doing a curl move inside the lane area there. Brooke picks up the foul. It's her 3rd. And it'll send Lewistown to the free throw line here in the overtime period. Missed it. Another chance coming to here. Brooke will sit with 45 seconds.
Got to box out.
Yep. They've had a knack getting some offensive rebounds. Second free throw is good. 52-50.
Full timeout, Lewistown.
And back here in the overtime period, 45 seconds left, 52-50. Back here in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Spoonerville Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by Embixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us.
Back there with 45 seconds left here in this overtime period. We're tied 44-44. And again, for the action for the Lady Giants here, try to survive. Really a tough challenge here by this Lewistown team. This young, really sophomore-oriented type of team has really pushed Canton to the limit here tonight, haven't they, Bob?
Well, I mean, it's been a tale of halves for me. Canton shot the ball really well in the first half. Lewistown did not. In the second half, and it was all Lewistown, and Canton couldn't buy one. So far in the OT, we're doing just enough to maintain this 2-point lead.
Now you got to be able to protect the basketball here with the full court pressure. Plummer into the backcourt, the double team. And again, it needs some help here. And again, a timeout. And a timeout here with 40 seconds. That's a good heads-up play.
It's our last one for 30.
52-50. Lady Giants with a narrow lead with 40 seconds. We'll keep it right here. Again, with the timeout situation, Lewistown still has a couple to burn.
Yeah, Lewistown has 2 full, and we've used our full complement.
So we have an opportunity here now. Again, with that full court situation here. And again, you can't hang on to the basketball against this quickness of Lewistown. You got to once you catch it, you got to release and get rid of the basketball.
And I totally agree. Because they're going to try and double as soon as the ball gets touched on the inbound play. So you have to have your head on a swivel and try and find that open teammate because you've got 2 players coming to you. Somebody's got to be open.
So we'll reset this inbounds play, length of the court. Now you have Jacobus will inbound. Midcourt, you have Plummer and also Tori Oakes.
You got Cassidy and Marissa right there at the free throw line.
Tap the basketball. Who are they going to get it inbounds to? Jacobus looking. Now they get it to Tori Oakes. Double team. You cannot dribble, and then she'll dribble it out of bounds. It will be Lewistown basketball. You got to learn that you cannot dribble behind the back. You dribble real fancy in a situation. Yeah, in a double team here. Gets it to Lewistown.
Now you got to defend.
Inbounds. It comes to this near side. Canton up by 2. Heffron around the corner, turns the corner, shot no good. And then from behind, a foul after the fact. It'll be Jacobus shooting free throws. Again, you saw Anna Heffron turn the corner in the lane there. Had an opportunity to shoot it off the glass. It rimmed out.
Wasn't the best angle in the world, though, Leon, to take that shot in my eyes.
But you're talking about being in the trees with 5-5, trying to turn the corner.
Get in
Getting a free throw.
Boy.
Just hopefully you get the bounce of the night here, and it has on a couple of occasions. We saw Marissa make a free throw very similar to that when it hit the iron and straight back through.
Hit every part of that thing.
Second one by Jacobus. That's connected.
Now you do not foul.
Yeah, 54-50. Canton with the lead to the near side here. Along the baseline. Shot blocked there by Plummer with 20 seconds. Brooke Henry. Now to Fawcett on the end line.
How can you call that when they're forcing a lot of...
And the thing about she was kind of pushed and bumped out. We have seen some crap calls, but that was it. That was just plain bad.
And they flat out pushed her out of the end line. Then you give the ball over, like a turnover.
54-50, the inbounds in the lane.
How about a travel?
And then they call foul against Canton. That stops the clock here. Again, you can tell Jessica's going, hey, we got to keep our composure. Stay calm and collected. Stay calm and collected here. That'll set Lewistown with the free throw line. There was definitely contact. She was pushed out of bounds, and there was no call any whatsoever. Down to the free throw line will be Lewistown. And who would he got at the line there, Bobby?
Looks like Mayberry.
Mayberry again?
It is.
Yeah.
See, that better be a 1-on-1. I can't believe they're calling it a 2-shotter. It's 1-on-1.
So 1 shot plus the bonus here. Free throw is good. Got that down. Another one coming up here. Still 15 seconds. 54.
And you know if they make this, they're going to press on the inbounds again.
And you got to be set up for it. Short on that one. Free throw. Who gets it? Canton. And Tori Oakes will go to the free throw line to shoot. Now, how are we hanging on? Again, just Lewistown has the only remaining timeouts, right?
Yeah, they have 2 full, and Coach Ben's taking one right now.
Right. So he's going to tuck that over. What they're going to be set up is after the free throws with 54-51 with 13 seconds left in this overtime period. Back here to the County Girls Tournament, up by 3. We'll shoot free throws back in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Horn sounds, got 13.6. One timeout remaining. That belongs to Coach Bennett for Lewistown. Tori Oakes goes to the free throw line as she is 3 for 3 on the night.
Shooting 2.
Yeah. So shooting 2 here. Again, that was a defensive play with the timeout there. What they're going to set up here and set up their offensive after the free throw attempts here.
You got to make one.
Yep.
That makes it a 4-point game, which is tough to shoot a 3 and get fouled on.
Again, Tori, a couple of times, bends at the knees, shoots the free throw, got the first one down. 55-51.
You know, talk about earning wins.
Yep.
This could end up being one for the Lady Giants early in the year.
Oh, even last night was.
It was.
It was a grind out at the tail end of the game there. You can grow out of this
Look at that turnover.
Turnover, 56-51 with 10 seconds and a reach and a foul. Nice job by the Lady Giants. Cassidy Fawcett picked the pocket. Turnover at the tail end here in the overtime.
That lazy inbound, man. She just picked their pocket. That's what speed does to you on the basketball court.
Up by 5 and shooting free throws again. So Fawcett can extend it and does.
That's
57-51. Benny takes the final timeout and their compliments with 10.2 seconds, 57-51. Overtime will finish it up here in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here, what a tough challenge tonight. I give a lot of credit. This is a young team for Lewistown, and
it is.
Again, they'll get Tricia Shago back later on, and they're going to even be much better with that category. Again, Fawcett knocks down both free throws. 58-51, 7-point lead with 7 seconds. They kick it to Carly Heffron now with 3. That's Anna Heffron. Don't foul. Get a 3, Anna Heffron. That's the way the overtime period comes to a close as Canton survives and again runs the table here at the county tournament. But the last 2 nights were earned ones. With win tonight, they go to 4-0. Lewistown, with that loss, they are 3-1. Kudos, both teams come to play here tonight, man. They didn't leave anything out. It's a hard-fought contest tonight as the Canton Lady Giants win it 58-54 in the overtime period here tonight. We'll have our post-game show. It's brought to you by the Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572 for a free entry screen. They fix sports injuries. And again, plaques will be presented for first place. Canton Lady Giants now 3 in a row county titles, and Lewistown denied one. They had not won since 2002, but no doubt this Lewistown team, Bob, is going to be a team to be reckoned with throughout the regular season here and for future years as well.
They're going to make some noise, and when Trisha Shago comes back, they're only going to get better. Yeah. And, one thing about this young team, they're going to gain a lot of surprise wins. They're going to play hard for Coach Bennett, but, man, are they going to gain a lot of experience and be even better in the future.
Final in overtime tonight, 58 for the Lady Giants, 54 for Lewistown. County championship, that's 3 in a row for the Canton program. Back with the post-game show in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Crawford's Home Furnishings, with locations in Canton and Elmwood. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting or sponsoring? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here wrapping this one up. Exciting finish in this one. And again, back-to-back nights, this Lady Giant team, still, quite young in really all regards. You have a couple of seniors who play a lot of minutes in this game, but again, relatively still a younger lineup, as well as a lot of sophomores for this Lewistown team. And again, exciting finish. Canton Lady Giants 58-54 in overtime. That's 3 county titles in a row, and their first under Jessica Thumb. So the Lady Giants prevail here in the overtime period here tonight. Bob, and again, a couple of things you'll take away with this, and again, might have been, I'll use this word futility, it might have been a struggle at times and not the prettiest, but the Lady Giants back-to-back nights on really hard-fought games found a way at the end to pull out a win. And I don't know if that would have happened over the last year or two,
Right.
in these kind of situations.
I think, showing the ability to finish, it's definitely a huge thing for this program to learn and get better from. I thought when you look at this game with the overtime, it seemed like every other quarter we seemed to play well. And, we gained consistency throughout a basketball game. We won't have to go into an overtime to pull away from the win. We made our free throws. We did one heck of a job in rebounding. And I thought there towards the end we did a lot better job at denying an open look for the Lewistown Indians.
Final, and get to the totals here as we'll wrap it up. Back here, the post game is brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine. And again, coming up here, it's brought to you by 649-1572. Free injury screen, they fix sports injuries. And again, individual numbers tonight for the Lady Giants, 58 as Marissa Murphy. 4 late free throws in that fourth quarter. Her 4 points, 12 by Anna Plummer, including a couple of late free throws in the overtime. She finishes with 12 tonight. Also, Blair Jacobus, 3 free throws in 4 attempts. And again, it's 14 points. Also in the action, Brooke Henry finishing tonight with a total of 7 points. And also scoring Cassidy Fawcett with 18. And again, the Lady Giants prevail with their 58 in the overtime. And again, from the Lewistown, 17 tonight, Anna Heffron. 18 tonight, 17. First of all, let's start again. Anna Heffron was 17. 8 tonight from Carly Heffron. 15 from Bailey Mayberry. 9 in fouling out was Sydney Schaefer. And 4 points from Paige Bennett. And 1 point by Hannah Burtis. And again, Lewistown's 54. In overtime tonight, Canton 58 and Lewistown 54. Bobby, final statistical numbers for the county championship here tonight.
All right, Leon, for the Lewistown Lady Indians, they are 17 out of 66 in field goals. That's a whole 25.8%. 8 out of 31 in three-point shooting. Also 25.8%. 12 out of 21 in free throws. That is 57.1%. 36 total rebounds, 12 offensive, 13 total turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 17 out of 47 in field goals, 36.2%. 3 out of 14 in three-point shooting, 21.4%. 21 out of 24 in free throws, 87.5%. How about this, Leon? 50 total rebounds, 9 offensive, 24 total turnovers. Points in the paint. Lewistown with 16, Canton with 30.
All right. What was the end up? 17 out of 18 in the fourth quarter and overtime. What did they end up for the game there, Bobby?
Free throws?
Yeah.
21 out of 24.
21 out of 24. Needed all of those tonight. First-year head coach Jessica Thumb. Congratulations county title, but I guarantee you, man, you earned your wings the last 2 nights from you and from your girls, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a tough one, and kudos to this Lewistown team. They're going to win a lot of games this year, and they're going to be good for years to come. That was a challenge.
Yeah, when you look at it, it seemed like in the early going, we were able to fend them off. You know, we'd come down and we'd get a little bit of lead, they'd answer, and then we'd answer back and forth, and really couldn't find a way to kind of get any advantage. And again, our culprit was, bad quarter, having some turnovers. Man, that's been bugaboo it was in that early game.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've talked about it, and we've talked about it until I've been blue in the face, I think. But, that was the big thing. And I thought we did a better job of when it wasn't going our way, it was a little bit shorter of a spurt. And so that's going in the right direction. But I thought, we got caught up on some screens sometimes, and some not great fouls here and there, and that got us into trouble.
Yeah, it seemed like I think for the previous couple of nights we did a pretty good job in half court kind of situations. Tonight we're a little maybe a little unclear what we wanted to do at times. When we're pulling the ball out a little bit, when to attack, when not to attack. But again, those are kind of situations. You get a different scenario that you want to do what they've seen in the past, and I know you're still kind of get to that process of getting the message across what you want done.
Yeah, and I didn't think we had a great offensive night by any means, but we did the little things that we needed to do that kept it in. And one thing that these girls don't quit. And they believed and they wanted to win it, and they had the heart, and that's 90% of it is just doing that. And we talked at halftime about we had the lead, but this is a team that's not going to quit either, and so we have to make sure that we maintain our level because they're not going to let back.
Yeah, one of the things that they are so tough to defend on, they're physical on the perimeter, quick off the perimeter, but they can torch you. They have 3 or 4 people who have really ice in their veins, man. They love to shoot the 3. That's always a dangerous part of the game when a team has that weapon, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that's when we got in trouble, when we got stuck on those screens. They had a couple of good shots. We just got lost, and that's something that we've been talking about is we can't get caught on those screens and have that happen to us because we've got great shooters in the middle line too that'll do that to us. And I think tonight was a great contest for us, before we start the conference.
You can see really the pieces starting to fall when Cassidy has the ability to guide the Lady Giants, and everything kind of falls into place. And then once she stays out of the court here, we're so much of a better team, aren't we?
Yeah, I thought she did a great job tonight, and she actually ran over to the sideline at one point and threw up a little bit, and she said, "I'm good," and she turned around and went right back in there. So, she's a great leader for us on the floor. I thought Marissa did really well tonight. She held Schaefer pretty well, which is a tough task to ask her to do, and Blair played very well, great defense. So I'm happy with the guard play, and I thought Brooke and Tori both added a great element down low. So I think the pieces are starting to come together, but our puzzle's not ready yet.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time off now. You don't play until the 27th, and you get the chance to see. I was reading a little bit of an article about Macomb. They're kind of like the Grinnell. They like the system. When they play 14 kids every 30 to 40 seconds, they're substituting. So that'll be a little different scenario to practice, but I know you get a few days to enjoy Thanksgiving before you get to that.
Yeah, and we'll change the game plan a little bit for that game, and we'll play some more kids. And I've told the girls we will play to the game, and that doesn't mean that necessarily things are going to, our starters might be different game to game, and so we're going to play with what we need to get the job done.
Yeah, you look at this, and again, I think your ball club really needed to be pushed to the limit. Sometimes you get fallen in love that you may be a little better than you might think you are, and where you're after that, and it has a way to come back and kind of really thinking, if we keep working hard and grind it out, because you did 2 nights in a row, I had to grind it out to win.
Yeah, and this is, some years we come here and it's not always the best contest for us, but these 2 games have been excellent for us getting ready for the conference, and kudos to these teams because they're going to have, they're all in the same conference. They're going to have one challenge this year. It's going to be a good one.
A county title under your belt. That's another thing you can add to that.
Brought home a trophy
and
today,
one in
too.
Lincoln today as well.
Yep.
So Abby did a great job there. You turned her loose and let her fly out and did some opportunity. You know how that was.
Yeah, I was pretty happy not to travel the lake today. So she went for us and she brought back the trophy.
Well, have a great Thanksgiving, and then the 27th you go to Macomb. So then we'll begin the wars at the Middle Line as we get into December there. So not very far, but congratulations, night effort both nights here for the Lady Giants here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jessica Thumb, our post game, and the interview here is presented to you by the Advanced Rehab and Sports Medicine in Canton. More coming up as we continue on the post game show. Hey, Jess, here we go. Hey, good. We'll have more coming up here. Hey, Z. Hey, Z. Give that to her. There you go. That's something for reading material during Thanksgiving there. As we get to Game 2 will be coming up. No broadcast of that one. But, again, a great challenge for this Lady Giant team. And hopefully they will have some growth out of this, Bob, and know that you can't consistently turn the ball over against good teams. I know we learned that tonight. And you got to stay physical. You got to stay physical and fight through a lot of different adversity a lot of times. Some things you're not going to get the calls. Sometimes you're not going to get those type of things. But, again, they're able to fight through the last 2 nights and prevail in a county championship here tonight.
Well, I like the fact that we were challenged. You know, it wasn't those games, like you said, that
No.
we could actually overlook and think we were going to actually, you know, win by 20 or 30 points. You know, give the Lewistown Lady Indians a lot of credit. You know, they played very well. They didn't shoot the ball as well tonight as they did last night. But when you fight through those things, you can remain competitive to the very end. It was a great game to watch, a great game to broadcast. You know, I can't wait to see what the future holds for all these teams in this tournament so far.
Canton goes to 4-0, county championship. It took overtime, 58-54 for Lewistown. They are now 3-1.
We're undefeated too.
Yeah.
We're undefeated too.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's always a good way to think about that. And we deserve that too. We deserve to be undefeated. For MBixer Video Production, for Megan back to studios, thanks for joining us on a Saturday night. That'll wrap up our coverage here this week from the county tournament in Farmington. To Eric, everybody, and part of their hospitality did a fantastic job this week. We do appreciate that. It always makes us good and happy guys starting our broadcast each night. But again, a big thanks. Don't forget the boys county tournament next week here at Farmington. We'll be back with you on Wednesday night from Alice Ingersoll Gym to start the boys in their Thanksgiving tournament against Delavan on Wednesday night. So you have East Peoria. John Gerzenich will be returning to Canton as the head coach of East Peoria as they will take on IVC. We'll look forward to that on Wednesday night. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving from all of us here at WBYS and Little Giant basketball as well. Final in overtime tonight. Canton wins 58-54 in OT. So long tonight from Farmington.